Breaking Bad is recognized as one of the best television series of all time, which is true. The reason for this is both the incredible script and the outstanding performance of the cast. Each character in the series has many small details that most viewers can watch. Clothes, habits, or other character traits that help us understand who the main characters really are. Here are 6 hidden details about the main characters of Breaking Bad. In episode 1, when Walter exposed drug dealers to phosphine gas, the dealer known as Crazy 8 miraculously survived. Walter and Jesse then kidnapped Crazy 8 and tied him up in Pinkman's basement. Things went wrong at some point, and Walter strangled Crazy 8 to death. A notable detail about Crazy 8 is that he enjoys eating his sandwiches without the crust. After killing him, Walter also adopted this trait. You can see Walter cutting the crusts of the sandwich in Season 3, Episode 1. The belief of having the characteristics of the person he killed is still accepted in various African tribes, but how this is reflected in the series is a mystery.
I pay my rent, bitch! Plural, bitch!
Just try and stop me, bitch.
Bitch!
Jesse Pinkman's favorite word, bitch, is a word used indiscriminately everywhere with one notable exception. Throughout the series, Jesse almost never used the word bitch to a woman. Of course, there are 2 notable exceptions where he once broke this rule to describe his mother and Walter's wife, Skylar.
But please, turn your life around.
Yeah, this is gonna help big time with that! Bitch!
What up, biatch?
Despite his rather harsh temperament, this shows us that Jesse still has a gentleman in him somewhere. Throughout the series, Marie has a problem with kleptomania, the disease of stealing. Whenever Marie faced any problem at home, she would go back to stealing with the effect of this disease, and managed to leave the audience open-mouthed with all kinds of scenarios she invented. Marie, who cools the audience from the color purple, is intertwined with this color throughout the series. This color she uses is not a simple color. It is a color used only by nobles in the Roman period, and the most prominent feature of purple is that it is a sign of wealth and extravagance. Marie was probably using purple to draw the image that she was in the upper class in order to be equivalent to the expensive items she stole with the impulse of the disease. In the first 2 seasons of the show, Walter's innocence is rapidly declining. He undergoes a rapid transformation from good-natured chemistry teacher to full-blown meth producer. There are a few small details that reflect this change in Walter's character. One of the most subtle of these changes is Walter's clothes. You may have noticed that at the beginning of the first season, Walter was wearing boring solid colors, and when he was going downhill morally, his clothes started to get darker and darker. When Walter let Jane die, or in scenes like this, if you pay attention, all of his clothes were either black or very dark brown. Although the first season introduced us the character of Jesse as a punk eccentric meth dealer, we realized that this character deepened as the series continued. By the end of the series, Jesse has perhaps come to the ultimate point in terms of a character's change. Throughout the series, you can see the good guy in Jesse. This good guy shines through, especially when Jesse interacts with children. He seems to genuinely love children and has a special connection with many of the children in the series. If you remember, one of the moments that shook him the most was when Walter put the children's lives in danger. Perhaps the children symbolize the innocence he wants to return to Jesse. The basic premise of Breaking Bad was that even a normal good person like Walter White, a high school chemistry teacher, could be turned into a monster. The truth is that Walter has always been a monster, and as the end of the series approaches, there are many details that lead to the conclusion that Walter White has a strong hatred and obsessive desires hidden deep down. Thank you all for watching my video. Please express your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye,